Hey everybody, Brock here. We got the week of 10-5 to 10-9. We got another stock picks for the week. If you don't follow me already, please follow me at Don't Feed Bear. I provide charts and technical analysis throughout the week. All right, let's go ahead and start off with our review of the S&P 500. So far we're doing good. President caught COVID. That kind of hurt the markets. Not a good thing. And that showed. Um, Right now, like I said, originally I had it drawn out as a one, two, three, four, five. But actually, after looking at it closer, I think we're in a correction. I think five finished already, and then we got the A, B, C. The only question I'm going to show this in the tech stocks, it seems to be very apparent there, is there's another scenario going on here where this is actually the A. Let's get rid of these boxes, making life difficult on myself. This is the B, and then we still need to go down for the C. So that is another scenario that's possible. I personally do feel like it's less likely. I mean, I hope it's not that, but it is a possibility. So that's why we still need to be careful. We're not out of the woods yet. We're not in this. We're not safe just yet. So that's SP 500. Let's hope that we boost up to one, and then if we get to around this area, towards the end of wave one, I think we're safe. I think that says, yeah, we're kind of out of it. So, because if not, then that means the B would be all the way up here, which would be a very strange one. So, but there's been strange things in the market before. So, all right, let's jump into stock picks. All right, stock picks of the week. We got eBay, Apple, L Brands, and Papa John's Pizza. I know the first two are tech. I am a tech guy. But I tried to throw in some retail with L Brands, and I tried to throw in some, food and things like that with the delivery of, Papa John's has been really popular during COVID. All right, let's go ahead and jump into eBay. Um, like I mentioned before, in a lot of tech, you kind of see this where this could be the B here, and then C still needs to come down. But let's assume that this is correct. There's always going to be risk in the market. I think eBay has to dip down a little bit more, and then we can shoot up for three. I'm hoping that we can catch that dip. So I will be keeping an eye out for that. Um, eBay has barely moved before COVID, but ever since COVID, you see this. I mean, we got a very, stay between this channel here. It's been, not moving much for a while, and then all of a sudden, you get all these spikes and dips and a lot of action happening. So that's been kind of cool to see from eBay. Um, a lot of people are using eBay. It's a big thing with COVID. E-commerce is huge, so I like eBay. I use it. I think we could see a jump here. So let's see. So L Brands next. So for retail, retail's been hit pretty hard, but lately they've been coming back. L Brands did some restructuring, which is what happened here. I think they closed down some stores. To a lot of people that would sound really bad, but to investors that sounds good. That means you're taking care of your profits, your revenues, your expenses, your on accountant. One of their accounting lines is plant, property, and equipment. So that went down tremendously when they got rid of all the stores. So a lot in accounting terms, that looked as a positive. That's why they had this huge jump. So I think L Brands dips maybe a little bit, and then we finish off three. This is a $30 stock, so this one would have to be bought in large quantity if you want enough profit. But we got a quick 10-20% to go right here. Maybe exit at 37, 38 before we finish off wave three. So it's looking good. It's looking positive. It's clean. So I like it. Let's go on to Papa John's. Love me some Papa John's. I could drink that garlic sauce. So I don't for my own health, but I could. So Papa John's looks, it's a little odd looking five wave, which means it's going to be a bit choppy. It's going to be a bit messy. It's going to go up and down, up and down. But right now it seems the MACD seems to be ready. The RSI seems to be ready. It seems ready to go. So I'm thinking it dips maybe a little bit, maybe even intraday on Monday, and then kind of takes off. It won't get to one all in one day, but I think Papa John's is ready to go. Very popular during COVID, delivery pizza. Everyone loves pizza, so Papa John's is doing a really good job. I think it can go on wave one, and then we'll probably catch it when it dips for wave two, and we'll try and ride it again for wave three if it gets there if it gets there fast enough and the setup is right, because I see in the future takeout and delivery kind of dipping and being a little bit weaker. People want to dine in; they're tired of takeout and delivery, so But we'll see. We got to see how this whole COVID thing works out. So, all right, time for the big one. Apple. Apple looks ready. I'm gonna be honest. I'm already in Apple. I bought a call. I feel that good about it. I don't know about you guys, but I feel good about Apple. The momentum indicators that I use are flashing like crazy. But that could mean it could go down. But I think it's ready to go up. It's about to have the golden cross from the MACD indicators. It's looking to go to bullish territory unless the president has more bad news. Monday could be rough for tech, but um, so far it's been positive things. It says he's sounding better, he's doing better. Um, it's looking positive, and from everything I'm hearing is that him getting COVID is actually good for chances of a stimulus. If we get a stimulus, the market as a whole will rise with the tide. And I think tech will be a big winner there. I think Apple's ready to take off. They do have an announcement for their new iPhone. This is rumor. I can't find anyone that can confirm this, but rumor is that on October 5th, they're sending all the new iPhones to distributors, and that on October 8th or 13th, they're going to make the announcement, or go on sale or something like that. So, that's a big catalyst coming up. We'll see. Hopefully it takes off. Give it a little time. Maybe it consolidates some money. It goes up a little, goes down a little, and then it breaks out. So that's what we can hope for. But I'm feeling confident with Apple. We'll see how the week goes. So like I said, I give you my stock picks, buy zone, cut loss, price target. For Apple, let me mention one thing real quick. So for Apple, I think it's going to come up for wave one here, but the one area, because that's such a positive catalyst and because things are looking so well, I think it could hit to 128. That's where I'm going to be paying really close attention. I may sell my call there if I see it start to head back down. But if it goes up and then consolidates, I'm going to keep it and I think it go all the way to 138, maybe even 140, and all-time highs. It just depends on how big that catalyst is. How do people feel about the new phone? Are they excited about it? Is this something that everybody's clawing for, or do they just not care? Do they feel like it's just another version that's not much better? So we gotta wait and we gotta wait and see. So um, okay. Uh, so, like I said, on the charts, I have everything here that you guys need if you want to take a look. I will pin it to my post so that it's easy for you to find. I mean, on my Twitter. So, for earnings plays, I got Domino's Pizza. As you can see here, it's just been kind of going up and down, up and down. I think they will beat earnings. I think same store sales will go up, revenue up, growth up, but future guidance, I don't think they're going to offer future guidance, which could make the stock go down right after earnings. But going into earnings, it could go up a lot. So maybe a Monday morning buy with some shares and you sell right before earnings is a possibility. A call right before earnings if you really feel that it's going to go up. Who knows if it goes up or down? I don't control that. I just feel like this will beat earnings, and I think it will beat them pretty well. So I think Domino's Pizza's done pretty well during COVID. So we'll find out. I think they're Thursday after hours. So all right, up next, honorable mention picks. So we got Overstock. So I posted that chart of Overstock, and then they took off, and then the next day they kind of slid back, came back down to earth, and now we're right back into the wedge where it's gonna go back up because this can be technically called a retest. Um, you know, I think it still does go back up. It still looks like it's a little bit out of the wedge, so maybe it pops back up on Monday. We lost the declining volume, as you see, big pop here, a slightly lower one here, so maybe it creates a new declining volume. It might take a week or two for it to pop again. But I do see it going to 3. I think Overstock's a good company. I think it was very popular during COVID. Obviously, look at this run here. That's incredible. So let's see how that does. It's on honorable mention pick because it's a little bit riskier than what I would like to offer you guys, but I'd like to put them on here. So let's talk about Duke Energy. Duke Energy got an acquisition offer from Next Era Energy. They're trying to buy them. They got this big pop here because this is when the acquisition news broke. Last I heard is that they rejected it, but I'm not sure if they rejected it completely or they just said we need to negotiate terms. So if they do, the acquisition does go in. I can see this going all the way up to 3. If it doesn't, you're going to see a drop where they fill this gap right here. But you could also see, you could have a falling wedge here, and it just goes down, 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 and then pops. We could have a flagpole. There's a lot of different scenarios here. It's kind of just all based on the acquisition news, like will it happen? So we gotta wait for that. Next up was Gilead. I'm not sure how you say that. As you can see here, it's been kind of going just really down in this channel here, and we're hoping that the president took it and said he's feeling better, so it's showing that it's working. That could be a really positive boost. I mean, it's helping the president. That's a good catalyst. So it could pop real quick and then come back down for earnings and then go back up again. Earnings are tough, so never want to rely on them too much. But this is a chance to be a quick flip if you guys play it right. So just keep an eye out for Gilead on Monday and see how they do. Don't over risk. Don't do anything crazy off of one good catalyst. So okay, American Airlines. Pelosi announced that airlines will be part of the stimulus package if it can get signed. If it gets signed, you can see a nice little pop here. Right now, it's in this, it's been kind of in this channel for a while. Now it's starting to wedge. If it gets that stimulus, it's going to go up. It's going to rise with the tide. All airlines will go up. If it doesn't, if no stimulus is signed, airlines are in trouble. I think that American is not set up financially real well compared to its competitors. So bankruptcy is not out of the question here. Airlines have gone bankrupt before. So this would be kind of a dangerous one. It's risky. We're looking for the bottom here. It's a value play. We need that stimulus. We don't have declining. We have the wedge, but no declining volume. It's not set up real well, but it's bottoming out. I think if we give it a little more time, the stimulus happens and takes off. I mean, you get quick, 5, 10, 15% right there, and just exit and take your money. So kind of a risky one, but it is what it is. So if you like it, go for it. If not, it's cheap, so that's a good thing, but it's also risky. So just be careful here. And that is my honorable mention and my stock picks for the week. Thank you guys for sending me questions, sending me charts, chatting with me. I appreciate my last couple weeks have been very high. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me. I do a lot of research on this stuff, so I try and find you guys the best picks possible. Follow me on Twitter, ask me questions. Have a great week, everyone. Let's have a very green week, and I hope everybody luck and that we do well in the stock market. Okay, take it easy.